GM enjoyers of VCs, Burger Bob here, coming to you with some more educational content. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about some lessons I've learned from speaking to about 10 to 20 VCs. So all of a sudden, I became this cool burger, this popular guy on the internet after winning the esteemed Solana Hyperdrive Hackathon, which was, by the way, totally unexpected. I was sitting at the front row at Breakpoint, and I was like, not really expecting that much. And then Maddie Tay was like announcing Airplex, and I was like, holy moly, holy shit, did that really happen? But yeah, thank you for that, and shout out to all of the judges. So without further ado, let's dive straight into it. The first lesson is, of course, these VCs, they have a lot of capital, and they want to make sure that this capital is spent properly and that they don't lose this capital. And there's this saying that 10% of all of their wins makes up for 90% of their losses. So then that begs the question of, how do they maximize those 10%? And that is the second lesson, which is the founders. They are looking at the founders, whether or not they have those winning gonna make it traits. And how does that actually look like? Basically, from my understanding, they want to be able to bet on these people who are willing to sacrifice everything in their life in order to reach their mission. Sacrificing friends, family, social life, hobbies, everything in order to reach their goals. These people who want to die on the battlefield in making their dreams come to life. And that totally makes sense because they don't want to be betting on losers, right? They want to be betting on the winners. And actually, one good example of that is Arnold from Sphere Labs. And I had the very fortunate opportunity to be mentored by him. And that guy is really just built different. You can really see that he is, just ready to sacrifice everything to make it happen. So shout out to Arnold. So that is the founders. And then thirdly, it is the vision. Are these founders able to clearly communicate their vision, what they want to do, and how they're going to get there? Because if not, then do the VCs even understand what they're doing? Can the VCs, go home to their friends and family and be like, oh, I invested in this great company, but actually I don't really know what they're doing. So you want to be able to clearly communicate what you're trying to do and, think about all of the pushback and so on, how you're going to be fixing the previous historical work, so on and so forth. And, you also want to be able to have a clear vision, because otherwise, how are you able to convince other people to work for you in reaching that vision, right? So that is the third one. And then finally, we have the fourth one, which is arguably one of the juiciest ones. And I'm going to be pausing for a second just to create some more suspense. So there's this saying that when you strike a contract with a VC, you're basically making a pact with the devil. And is that actually correct? In my personal opinion, probably not. Because if you really think about this in an objective manner, why are these VCs here, right? Why are they choosing to spend so much time with these young founders who are willing to change the world, right? VCs are here because they want to help other founders in achieving their dreams. They want to be a part of that journey and really just help other people in making an impact. So ultimately, I think that VCs are here just to be able to, help out. At the end of the day, they're also just human beings, and they want to make as much impact as possible with their capital. And these founders, they probably don't have that capital, right? So they want to be able to accelerate other people's journeys and ultimately support them along the way. So these are just my personal takes, and let me know if you have any questions down below. Maybe I'll even do a part 2. So yeah, let me know what you think. And in the meantime, stay blessed. See you tomorrow.